Hi guys, and welcome back to the Moaning Yorkshireman, and welcome back to the Love-Hate Relationship series. Now on Tuesday you saw me give feedback on the 5 cars I would love to own at some point in my life, and maybe even having a dream garage one day. So this time, for Thursday, it's going to be the 5 cars I hate. I absolutely despise them with a passion, and yeah, we're going to go into why, and why I wouldn't like to own them, or why I wouldn't even like to sit in them necessarily. One of them I have, but you know, I wouldn't want to sit in one again. So we're going to go through those now, so I hope you look forward to it. So the first one is a Nissan Juke. Oh my god, look at it. It's just, they're just hideous things, aren't they? They're just awful, absolutely awful. I just despise the look of them. I despise everything about. They're not big enough to be a people carrier. They're not small enough to be an ordinary car. They're just that SUV thing in the between, but they're not, because they're just awful things. I don't understand what they are. I don't know why they look like they do. It looks like a frog. It looks like a retarded frog. Just just gormless. Just, yeah, retarded frog. That's all. I look at that and that's all I get from it. So yeah, Nissan Juke, just disgusting cars. I mean, even seeing them, like I say, even seeing them, it just puts me off. It put me off my dinner. They're just awful things, absolutely awful. I know it's each to their own, but at what point in life do you go, yes, Margaret, I think we're buying 3 of these. Oh, they're absolutely delicious. I don't understand the appeal of them at all. I get appeals with some cars, but that is just not an appeal for me. That is like, I failed in life and I want to let people know car. Yeah, awful things. If you've got a Nissan Juke, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for you. I'm not really, it's your choice at the end of the day, but yeah, I think they're hideous. So yeah, first on this list is a Nissan Juke. Then the second on this list is a Vauxhall Corsa SRI. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just everything that a Vauxhall Corsa SRI stands for. Even just a Vauxhall Corsa, but the SRI is just that extra class of, I'm going to pick my 12-year-old girlfriend up from secondary school. Do you know what I mean? Oh, she's just passed her SATs. We're dead proud of her. That kind of level of borderline paedophile is what a Corsa driver is. I'm sorry. They just are. Every time you see one, it's a Burberry hat on backwards. You're like, come on, mate. That was so 2008, come on. Just for fuck's sake, I just don't get the appeal with an SRI at all. I just think they're dirty things. Dirty cars. Foul. They just make me cringe so much. You just know, don't you? You just know. Everyone that's watching this video now is going, I have seen him outside a secondary school car park, you're right. Or I'm following the coach back home from Alton Towers because my girlfriend's on it. Fucking dirty bastards. So yeah, a Vauxhall Corsa SRI, not a no from me, thanks. No, just no. Next up on this list is for the sophisticated paedophile. It's the Mercedes A-Class. Disgusting. Now what you do is, if you go from an SRI Corsa, for example, you know, you've obviously indulged with 12-year-olds at some point. Now what I'm thinking is, you go, if you don't want to be that kind of level paedophile where it's definitely illegal, you go for a Mercedes A-Class where it's just borderline. So you go for college kids. Now bearing in mind you're in your 30s at this point, or late 20s. Shit, am I in my late 20s? Anyway, yeah, so what you'd do is, you'd buy an A-Class, so you're borderline. You know, it appeals to the lasses because it makes a few little pops and bangs, because it's got that little thing on it that just makes the exhaust sound louder than what it is, even though it's just a shit car, and it's mainly 90% plastic on the inside. But it's got some LED lights under a glove box, so, you know, sophisticated living. And that appeals to the older, more mature girl. So they've just started college, you know, they may be doing hair and beauty, or maybe health and beauty, whatever you call it. Is it health and beauty? Who knows, anyway, but they're doing that course, and you think, do you know what, the best thing to get is an A-Class, really appeal to those kind of lasses. So you stood outside Donny College in your A-Class, and all the ladies are going, yes, I want him. And there you go. So you're not technically an illegal paedophile at that point, you're not dirty, you're just a bit of a creep. So to anyone that's feeling, I fancy someone a lot younger than me, but not illegal, go for an A-Class. That would be my choice. Go for an A-Class, enjoy yourself. That would be my choice anyway. If I were, if I had that kind of arrangement, shall we say. Next up on this list is any Volkswagen Golf. Any of them. I just can't stand them. Just filled with chavs and tryhards, I'm sorry. The Mark 1, the Mark 2, they're okay now. They've got their own little niche and their own little owners clubs and things like that. Fair enough, you know, fair enough. I don't really despise them too much, although I'd never own one personally. But Mark 3 upwards, my God. My God. Again, like a Corsa SRI, we sat with the Burberry hats on backwards. Although, to be fair, you know, you're not really a young lad like you would be in a Corsa. You're an old man now that's in a Golf, I'm afraid. Mid-40s, early 40s, somewhere around that. Having a bit of a midlife crisis. Can't quite afford a GTI, so you get a TDI version and think you're just as solid. Put a GTI badge on it, maybe. And then, yeah, I just can't be doing with them. Can't be doing with them. They always drive around like knobs. They've always got that stupid fucking rear wing on it. Well, they have round our end anyway, which is just like that little bit of... I just don't get it. I don't get it. They've been lowered, and I just think, oh, God, mate. And again, it's German. It's 90% plastic on the interior with those things. They're absolutely filthy. They're just disgusting. I just think you're getting ripped off because you're buying a Golf. You know, you sell things on badges these days, and the German cars have got a really good brand of that, you know. Like Volkswagen, they own Skoda. Get a Skoda. You get so much more for so little money. It's unbelievable. But no, we have to get a Golf. We have to get a Volkswagen because that's up the market. And it just does me head in. You just get ripped off buying them. And I don't understand how they owe the value because they're just plastic, they break, they're unreliable. I don't like them at all. I don't like them. Golf's just get in the bin for me, I'm afraid. And then the last on this list, it's owned by any banker, or should that be wanker? It's any Porsche, any of them. Not even any Golf, you know, not like any VW Golf. I'm not even specifying which make of Porsche, it's just any of them. I just can't get on with any of them. There's nothing in the back catalogue I'd own, there's nothing in the new catalogue I'd own, there's nothing in the middle. The 911 doesn't, I just hate them. I just hate the 911s, they piss me off the most, but everything about Porsche I just don't like. I don't like at all, I'm sorry, but the Porsches are just pathetic. They just really are pathetic. They're just like I said, they're owned by bankers. They're just owned by bankers, and you just get that look. And yeah, or when you see like a fucking Porsche Cayenne pull up, and it's the fucking wife of the banker that's never worked in her life, and she's 20 years younger than what he is, but it's alright because he'll be dead soon, and she's got fucking Botox in her lips or her like that, and she can hardly keep her gob shut, and there's kids in back scribbling all over fucking leather with some crayons and shit. You just think, God, what an upbringing. But they've always got that hoity-toity, oh yes, lift your head up. You know, like as if you're really good. And you're like, you're only taking them to fucking Northcliffe Comp in Conisborough, mate. You're the same as everyone else, do you know what I mean? There's a school bus parking up at side of you. Those kids are going into the same school as yours in a fucking Porsche Cayenne, so calm your tits. They're just dummy head in. I just can't do with them. Porsches just aggravate the shit out of me. Any of them. Any Porsche. Just can't be doing with them. So there you go, guys. That was the 5 cars I hate, or mainly specifically car brands, because I've gone into a bit of a divulgence there, haven't I, with Porsche and Volkswagen. But there we go. So yeah, let me know your thoughts and feedback down below. Do you agree with my assessment on the vehicles and why I don't like them? Did you even make it this far into the video? Has this video been taken down before you can even watch it? Who knows? Yeah, so as always, let me know your thoughts and feedback down below. Any other cars that you agree with that you think, no, they're shit, or any that you think, no, I disagree with those, I own one and I'm not a paedophile. Just let me know. You know, I'm always open to thoughts and feedback. And yeah, let me know your thoughts and feedback down below as always. I look forward to the comments in this one. And yeah, I'll see you all next Tuesday for another 5 things I love and hate. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and much love!